his mindset. I just see it all the time.
How can I help by smashing your girl? No, don't help me like that. Don't help us like that. We want to be unhelped. Unhelp me. What's up, guys? We are back. This is the 4-5 fusion. 4-5 fusion. We're talking about both episodes together. You guys need to be caught up at this point. We want to move forward doing this thing as they come. So we got 4-5 coming. We got 6 after this, and then together as a family. Number 7. Here we go.
So episode 4, this is our flashback episode. We get to find out everything that went down, how he ended up in jail, and how relationships then flourished from there.
This is my favorite part of this whole series, not the series, the whole episode 4, was that reality moment where the wife has to go and visit the husband. The wife has to go find a new career, find new means of taking care of the household, like that whole situation. And we talked about this a little before, that there's always like a friend somewhere really near, really close that is very supportive. And trust me, if we open this up for discussion of people,
very supportive,
married people, the supportive friend ends up being either the lover, the person that you're cheating on with. Luckily, Wallace knows that Darius is in her bed. So he already knows that there's a potentially I'm not getting out, and he's been there. Now he has to man up. That's why every time something happens, he's like, well, if Darius is in your bed, he needs to take care of business. And so I think he knows that's reality too.
But also, like, you see that one clip at the club, and it's like so clear that Darius was like, even before he got put away, when they were still like, they're still married, but like before he went to jail, it was like so clear that Darius still had a thing. So it wasn't him there being supportive. It was definitely more of him like there waiting it out.
Dirty man.
And then at the end, when she like eventually tries to make the move, and he's like, I can't do this. Like trying to play it off. I'm like, It's been what? You've been waiting like 9 years for this moment? Like,
yeah. For this moment. No. Hell no.
Okay, like this. In modern day, when people are dating, you have those friends that are jealous when they see their friend happy, right? But at the same time, they're like, oh, this is my friend. Was this an opportunity for him to slide in? Yes. Was it wrong? It's like a yay, nay type of situation because he potentially will never get out. So what are you not supposed to do? You're never supposed to date again. And
no, date again, of course. Don't date his best friend.
Date anybody in the world. Anybody in the world.
He tried. He had Michelle, that first girl with the short hair.
No, that is me waiting you out. Waiting you out. Look, I was waiting for him to get on the stand and say it was him. He did it.
I'm done. Yep. Okay. I feel like Darius was caught in a rough place because this is a woman in need, his best friend's wife, which makes it foul or whatnot. But he's just like, well, how can I help him? And in his mind, that's how he could help, is be the man providing for the household. I don't know if I'm not saying this is right, but I just feel like that's where his mindset was. I just see it all the time.
How can I help by smashing your girl? No, don't help me like that. Don't help us like that. We want to be unhelped. Unhelp me.
Unhelp me right now. I just feel like Wallace in that situation understood, but at the end of the day, everyone knows that relationship is temporary. That if Wallace gets out, Marie's going back to Wallace. Darius knows it. His daughter knows it. Wallace knows it. So I don't know.
Nope. I don't need you to smash my basketball team until I get out. No, because it's somebody you know and you're familiar with. Nah, dog. Nah.
You gotta come on, emotions.
And because I understand what you're saying. I think that there are levels of friends that this can happen with. Mm-hmm. You can't do that to your best friend while he's still alive. I don't know. I've never dealt with dead friends before, but nah, you
I just think the emotion side though, like
He's kind of dead. He's
He was
kind of.
like, oh, you haven't missed any birthdays. You're
That's all.
always
But look,
He's like,
see,
because I love you guys.
Can we
But
put
like,
her too? Because we can't put blame on him only.
no, but you don't miss no birthdays by design because you trying to pull up. You're trying to pull up. That's why you don't miss no birthdays. That's why you're always conveniently around. No, that is game. And he ran the game on her, and now he's in her bed.
Which is a bad thing.
Look, that is episode 4. We're done. In this case, he takes a case with a guy that that he finds a loophole in his case, but that it is that exclusively, it is a loophole. He comes to find out that this guy very well could be guilty, and he has to make a decision whether it is best for him to do the right thing or do the thing that is best for him. And I think that's like the challenge that he has to face in this episode. I think he's playing lawyer up into this point, and and he's witty, and he gets the stuff and he gets to kind of move around, but he has to really feel what a lawyer goes through. And is it your job to win, or is your job to do the right thing? And he makes a decision.
He basically had to do the right thing legally, because if he didn't do the right thing legally, O'Reilly was going to have him by his neck and get him disbarred. That's why they gave that settlement. And I really liked it, because it was just like, dang, Wallace is going to have to turn away from his values of, the whole wrongly convicted criminals to really helping somebody that actually did the deed.
But I thought that that refreshed me. I thought that the civil thing only had to be brought to him, and it was $100,000 in 2 years or getting out now. We show him getting out of jail, I thought.
But that's the thing, because if he did not take that plea bargain or that deal to his client, which he didn't want to, because he thought like, oh, he might end up doing the 2 years, getting the money. Like, he had to figure out
what
was best for him legally to do so that he won't get disbarred.
What?
But he ended up getting out anyways.
Yeah, kind of, but I don't think he really had an option.
I don't think thinking about it.
But the DA thought that if this guy gets offered this money, then he's not going to want to see this case overturned. So I don't think that he really had an option, but I think it's like the fear of, what is this guy going to do?
Yeah.
There was no way he was not going to tell him.
From Rafi, but that I mean, I disagree. I just think he wasn't, because I think he wanted to find a way to not even be this man's attorney anymore. Like, he was trying to find a way out, because he's like, this dude did it. And so O'Reilly in one part was just saying, like, if we find out you don't tell your client this, it won't be easy to get you disbarred, So O'Reilly even thought like, oh, he's going to do something stupid and we're going to get him. But at the end of the day, Rafi was like, no, I want to get out, and it's going to help you too, right? Like, he flipped the switch. Like, I thought that was pretty dope.
I think that was a big part of the decision as well. Like, yes, he had to do it legally, but if he didn't represent him, then he has problems with Rafi, where it's like the whole prison politics thing comes back, where it's like, no, you're going to get me out, or you and I are going to have a problem in here. So
he was screwed. He was just screwed.